Welcome back to another episode of PSL Daily Download, your first stop to all things real estate in Port St. Lucie. Today we have a doozy of an episode for you. CPI report came in, and it came in hot. All right, but before we get to that, we're going to talk a little bit about inventory. We'll transition into the report. We'll see what how it's affecting the market and how it's affecting the mortgage industry already, and it's not even 11 o'clock in the morning. All right, let's dive in. So inventory in Port St. Lucie actually went down overnight from 2241 to 2223. Again, this is my personal tracker. I exclude anything that's currently pending already or vacant land. So as we can see, it decreased 0.8. So over month to date, there has been a change of an increase of 0.05. Both homes under and above 375 did decrease, and then homes that have been reduced in price also decreased from 637 to 634. The only thing that shows a little bit of an increase was the homes now listed for rent, which wasn't a major change, but it went up from 347 to 350. So I don't, it was kind of a flat day over day, but we can see the trend, generally speaking, has increased inventory throughout the month. All right, so let's look at where rates ended yesterday according to Mortgage News daily rate survey. All right, so as of yesterday, um, Mortgage News Daily had the 30-year fixed rate at 7.06 at the end of the day, which was a decrease in rate of 0.05%. They had the FHA also decrease to 6.55, again, a same decrease of 0.05%. All right, so that sets the base where we were yesterday. All right, inflation comes in hotter than expected. This is an article from Yahoo Finance, and we'll listen to it for about a minute, and then I'm going to come back and kind of summarize, hit some quick points, and then we'll look at where the market is and how it's affecting our rate. So let's listen to this here.
U.S. consumer prices came in hotter than expected in March, according to the latest data from the Bureau of Labor Statistics released Wednesday morning. The Consumer Price Index, CPI, rose 0.4% over the previous month and 3.5% over the prior year in March, an acceleration from February's 3.2% annual gain in prices. The data matched February's month-over-month increase. Both measures came in ahead of economist forecasts of a 0.3% monthly increase and a 3.4% annual increase, according to data from Bloomberg. The hot print complicates the Federal Reserve's next move on interest rates as the central bank works to bring inflation back down to its 2% target. Fed officials have categorized the path down to 2% as bumpy. Investors now anticipate 225 basis point cuts this year, down from the 6 cuts expected at the start of the year, according to updated Bloomberg data. Read more, what the Fed rate decision means for bank accounts, CDs, loans, and credit cards on a core basis, which strips out the more volatile costs of food and gas. Prices in March climbed 0.4% over the prior month and 3.8% over last year, matching February's data. Both measures were higher than economists' expectations of a 0.3% monthly increase and a 3.7% annual gain.
All right. So as we can see, um, the inflation report came in hot. It was expected to come in at right about 3.2. It came in at 3.5 year over year. So, as we get closer to that 2%, or the Fed tries to get us closer to the 2%, it gets harder as the percentages get tougher to actually get into that 2%. So I won't dig too much into that, but it was easy coming from 9% to about where we're at now, but it does get a little bit tougher from here to then. So, what that means to the mortgage industry, let's look at US mortgage news. Let's see where the market is. So the Dow Jones is down 326, Nasdaq is 135, and again, this is being reported by CNBC's US market site here. The S&P is down 40 points. The one that really relates or correlates to mortgages is the U.S. 10-year Treasury yield. It is currently at 4.499, an increase of 0.133, which is an increase of just over 3%. Now, how does that translate into mortgage rates? So I looked at a couple lenders, and what I'm seeing is an increase of about 0.75, again, 0.75 basis points increase. So in relationship to let's say a loan amount of 100,000, that would cost a home buyer, potential home buyer, or maybe someone that is, maybe refinancing $750 more than it did yesterday. Again, 0.75 is an increase, or on a $100,000 loan, it's an increase of about $750. So it is already affecting the mortgage industry. Now, one thing to keep in mind, this is not a straight arrow up as of this report. Usually what I've seen is the initial reaction is that the market jumps one way or the other, up or down. Then it may take hours, couple days, couple weeks for it to digest the information and maybe level off. Now, it could level off at the higher point, right? But it could also come right back down or meet somewhere in the middle. And then if some other report may come out like uh, GDP report or something like that, and that comes in low, maybe we will see a swing back down to lower rates. But as of this morning, the rates are up, okay, and we're kind of following the path that the Fed President Jerome Powell mentioned, 2 years ago, higher for longer, and it's kind of the trend what we're seeing right now. So we'll see how long they keep it here, but other than that, we'll just track it. So hopefully you found value in this video. If you did, please click the like and the subscribe button. Feel free to give me a call if you have any questions on anything I went over. If I misspoke about something, if I'm wrong, please let me know. Make comments, give me a call. I'll be happy to address that information. But other than that, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you on the next one.